the Saints. When the Saints go marching.
From a city that has hosted 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the New Orleans Saints.
All in the kiss can't get the cold up.
To kick off for the Saints.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And bulldozing his way through. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the key team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
27-yard line.
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
A good run there off right tackle in old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons team.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. That's the former Buckeye Pete Werner getting the sack.
It's second down.
Now a 2nd and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. This defense for the Saints, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Check pink, yellow, ready?
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. You look at this Niner defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
10 yards, good for the Saints, first down. The Saints are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Throwing once more, here's Rattler. Little short pass here to Hill. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And he's got this one across midfield into 49 territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Something's taken from me.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll go with the keeper. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talked about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's Rattler. Looking for the out route here, and he's got Cooks. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he'll get 4 there down at about the 12-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still, a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Black, 90, white, set.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Okay, right.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Come on, set. 30. Set.
Rattler from the gun, 3rd down. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now.
A 31-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
First carry here for Jordan James. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So another touchdown for him on the year now, Charles. He had 2 in the opener last week and hits pay dirt for a 3rd time here.
And with good health, he's got a really good chance to be up there among the leaders in touchdown scorers when this season comes to an end. Quick question for you. Is it bad luck to toast him with a sports drink?
Not at all, partner. I think that's a fantastic idea. Cheers. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where
it's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. Ricky Pearsall, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're starting to put some space here. The first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This 2nd quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done when they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. Throwing is Rattler. And Cooks has it over the middle. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, hey, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot and they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. That's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him. When the offense reads blitz, it doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he got in the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Red, side, yellow, 20, cut.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
On the set. Down, cut.
Rattler wants to throw it. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
Ready?
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Again, it's Kamara. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Now 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here we go. Ready.
To the air is Rattler. And this pass broken off. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Blake Grupe for the Saints field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in the field goal range. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
At the 35-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Pass caught by Pearsall. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit will stay at 2 field goals. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, here's Rattler. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Rattler. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And past the 30 before it's out of bounds. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys. But you and I both know it's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, Rattler. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And good work there in open space. So he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 61 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry on the ball game.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Blue, 32. Drill green. Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this one's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Little short pass here to Hill. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. First and 10.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Ready?
On play action, Rattler. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
To the air once more is Rattler. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. for the PAT. And the lead is now 13.
Makes the score Saints 20, 49ers 7. Blake Grupe to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. Fighting his way through contact. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They make their second-half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side, so now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because they don't get some kind of points here. The next drive, that could make this a quick possession game.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13.
And it's third down.
Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 49. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2. On the ground, it's James. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
It's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
2 yards on the play. First down.
And this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Here's Purdy. But it stays up. Now he'll tuck this and run. And a loose football. And this is picked up by the Saints. There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. And he's into the end zone. Fumble return. And a Saint touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. That's what they've done all game long.
They're going after, good by Grupe. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
49ers 7.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The Niners on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Purdy, big 4th down play. And he is caught. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Brandon Ayuk, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
The kick is good.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. That's to the left sideline and incomplete.
2 good plays on this one, Brandon. The first one at the quarterback because the pressure affected his throw. And I think it forced him to throw away from his designated target. And how about the second bit of pressure downfield? Receiver going up for the pass, helping force that incompletion.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt giving 3 on the return. And the Niners are going offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Shotgun now with Purdy. That's complete out left to Ayuk. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's going to be hemmed in and blocked down right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw, Purdy. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 in the first.
24-yard gain on the play. And the 49er first down.
Purdy now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
49er first down. A gain of 12. First down, 49ers.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
A gain of a yard.
Throwing here, Purdy. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Ricky Pearsall. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
21. Piñeiro is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they'll take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
We've seen this countless times now. Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Here we go. Red, cycle. Yes, drill, green. Steel, black. Cut.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And they'll get to it after a gain of 7 to the 47. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Will likely put an end to this thing.
Blue, 32. Green, Jack. Ready?
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have a Saints first down. It has been a struggle. But it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for them.
First down.
33, yellow.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And they will take a knee here. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this